Hello everybody, it has been a very long while since I updated my portfolio. It has been 6 months actually. The reason why I didn't update the portfolio is because it didn't move for the past 6 months, and therefore there wasn't really a need to keep on looking at it on a daily basis. But March 25 saw the portfolio rise to an all-time high again. There's a bit of optimism, I think, amidst the troubles from Donald Trump and stuff. The interest rate situation seems to be okay, and the inflation seems to be under control. And I think the market is pretty much too worried about the possibility of a rise in inflation and the too pessimistic about the path of the Fed rate hikes going forward. But nonetheless, the portfolio has risen to an all-time high, and it's time to update the portfolio. This is, of course, the Reits portfolio that I had as of 6 months ago in September. And since then, I've done quite a fair bit actually. So I sold off my ESR REIT, and I pretty much removed it from my watch list already. And I also removed iREIT from my portfolio. So these two REITs are gone effectively. So I took the proceedings, and the first thing that I did was that there was a massive sell-off in Mapletree Industrial Trust after some analysts released some reports about expressing concerns about the status of the data centers and its oversupply and stuff. I thought it's overly pessimistic actually. This issue about the AT&T lease expiring, I think I knew about it 2 years ago. I'm not sure why there was a big hoo-ha about it now, but it's old news. So I'm not sure why, but I saw the perfect opportunity to get rid of the laggards in my portfolio and rebalance it into a much better ones. So I bought a bunch of MIT at around $2, I think. If I'm not wrong, I started buying at 208 and I averaged down to $2 or something. And it's rebounded a bit, but nonetheless, I don't really care because I think it's a good REIT, well managed, with a very good the land bank, I think, of the industrial flat factories that they can redevelop. So MIT went from 17% to 19%, and I bought a bit of smattering of everything actually. I bought Clint. I like the exposure of data centers in India. I bought FEHT. There's a bit of a pessimism about tourism and the room rates and stuff. I'm not sure why people are worried about it. All I see is that the government is trying to make tourism big, and I think Lady Gaga is coming. I don't know who's next, but I think tourism is looking good for Singapore. I bought a bit more of a Escort for the same reason. There's too much pessimism about tourism and RevPAR and stuff. And the rest remain the same actually. Ames at 15%, Star Hill 14%, CLCT 12%. I did a bit of trading for FLCT though. I bought a bunch of it at 83 cents, and then I sold everything at 93 cents. I think the worries are justified though, because I think the manager is looking to reduce the amount of capital distribution, and more importantly, they are going to be receiving a whole bunch of management fees in units, and I think disposing it in the market. So there should be a bit of pressure on the stock. So I think it's better to just lighten the position. So it's 11.5% for me for FLCT. And that's the Reits portfolio that you see over here. Overall, the Reits portfolio is 33% of my overall. I didn't sell anything. I didn't sell too much though. It went up from 38% of my portfolio in September 24 to 33% now. But that's because the rest of the portfolio rallied quite a fair bit actually. So for the first time, I'm showing the top 20 positions in my overall portfolio. I can't show everything because it's too many. You can see Capo is 12%, UOB is 8%, and the rest are REITs. And then some stuff here and there at 2 to 1%. I like to have a smattering of everything. So I think the position is pretty good. So these are the top 20 positions comprising 73% of my overall portfolio. I'm comfortable with it. I think they are pretty well names actually. Pretty good names actually. So this is the portfolio performance since I started keeping records. In 2012, I think I sat down and decided to just record down the NAV growth, just to keep track of what's happening. And if you see a green cell, it means it reached a new NAV high. So you can see that the last time it reached NAV high was in September 24, and it was 1.92, and right now it's 1.97. This includes, of course, capital injections. So net of adjustments for the NAV. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, then too bad. So this is the new all-time high for the portfolio at 1.97 NAV. Not great, of course, if you compare it to S&P and stuff. But I think it's a steady portfolio. I'm happy with it. On a dividend basis, the dividend for the first quarter of 25 saw a slight drop, maybe like 3 to 4%, much lower than what I thought actually. But I'm gonna have a bumper crop of dividends in second quarter 25 or the first half with the distributions from UOB and a bumper crop from SBS Transit, I think. So that's something to look forward to. So this is the portfolio review for first quarter 25. Quite happy with a new NAV high and less of a drop in dividends than I thought. I thought I'm gonna take a big hitting this year from the Reits cutting, but nonetheless, I'm surprised though. Overall, I think 2025 might see a rise in overall dividends for me. So thank you for looking at this video.